we're getting some lunch going now with Stoup Brewing, particularly in their Kenmore location. Here with some excellent food to go along with their beers is Chef Russel Ocsan. Thanks for being on New Day.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, look at all this food you brought.
Yeah, so exciting.
Come back anytime.
Some exciting stuff.
Food and beer. All right, so what are we making today?
We're making a shrimp kimchi quesadilla.
Kimchi quesadilla?
Yeah.
That's an awesome marriage of these two kind of flavors and cultures.
Exactly.
How do we get started?
So what we're going to do is go ahead and we get our pan going.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of hot pan over here.
Okay.
Add a little bit of oil in there. Here's some tortilla for you.
Okay. Flour, yes.
Flour tortilla.
Okay. We'll do just one to start, right?
Yep. And then go ahead and sprinkle your cheese.
Cheese on it?
Yes, cheese on it.
You don't flip it like that?
We'll get there. So
okay,
just
because
sprinkle your
I
cheese.
do the oil on each
Yeah,
side.
absolutely. Just sprinkle all of it,
all
as
of
much
it?
as you can.
All right. All right.
Go ahead and get it a good spread on here. What am I going to do here is I'm going to go start my pan over here.
I feel some pressure because your sous chef is backstage and he's like, you're not doing a great job.
Right, absolutely. So
okay, so you've got how many shrimpies?
I've got about like 6 half shrimps in here.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and get the pan going.
Okay.
So we'll get this thing
get that moving.
It'll
get there. It's not you, it's the stove. It's fine. So we'll get that moving. And then as we're talking and waiting for that shrimp to heat up, can we talk about some of the other things you brought? Because I really want to bite into one of these.
Actually, yeah, this is like a family recipe here. We got lumpia over here, pork lumpia over here, and we make our own sweet chili sauce over here. We have our Asian-inspired beef bulgogi slider, and then we have our heirloom tomato salad.
Okay. This lumpia is delicious.
It was good.
And it's got a little bit of a kick to it, too.
Absolutely,
I like it.
Yeah, so the sauce is made with like ginger, a little bit of sriracha in there, garlic, and some rice vinegar.
Oh my gosh. It got me here. This is so good. I'm not double dipping on TV, but normally I would. That's delicious. Okay, I can hear the shrimp starting to sizzle.
Yeah.
How long do they cook the shrimp for?
It's usually the idea is just like once the shrimp is starting to turn white and then like they starting to curl, that's where you kind of know like the shrimp is.
Because you don't want it to be overcooked.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
All
so
right.
Once we get the nice heat in here.
I always want to know, like with a chef, how do you come up with this? Like, you're just sitting at home on your couch and you were like, it'd be so good.
You know, and that's the nice thing about it is Chef Jason and I, we like to collab, with my culture coming back from Philippines.
Yeah.
And Chef Jason, so we like to do like a Eats Meets West kind of, So
I love it.
So that would say a collaboration with creating something fun, exciting for the community in Kenmore,
Just making sure I'm not burning the tortilla.
No, you're good, yeah.
All right. And then the kimchi, do you make that?
No, so unfortunately we don't make the kimchi. It's a very delicate process.
Yeah.
It's a fermentation, so
It can take months,
It
years.
takes like a few weeks to.
Weeks, months, years?
Well, it takes about like a week to process.
Okay, got it.
It's the whole thing. It's lactose fermentation. Basically, you're adding salt to the product, and let that juice, the water leaks out until the sugar blends in, and then you add all your seasoning on it, and then you have to keep it in room temperature for a couple of days. So
that's a lot.
It's a lot.
But you know enough to pick the very best, obviously.
Absolutely. So we buy them locally.
Nice. I like that you buy them locally. That's so cool.
Absolutely. So once you get a little bit movement in here, what I like to do is I go ahead and add your caramelized onion.
Okay. And you just took, is that a white onion?
Yeah, it's a sweet onion. So what we do, we caramelize slowly, and it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to caramelize. So
oh, wow. You take a lot of love to it.
Exactly.
So if I'm just doing this in my kitchen, then I can just throw some onions in for a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Start at the onions first, and then we can go from there.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
And then once you get a nice movement there, you can see that our shrimp is starting to curl over there and it'll turn white.
Okay.
So we're getting there, and then we go ahead and add our kimchi.
And is this a spicy kimchi?
This is a spicy kimchi.
Okay.
So all we're doing really is heating up all the components, so it's like it kind of like marries itself.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna marry it with.
Well, what I like about this recipe is you could start, getting things ready the day before if you wanted.
Absolutely.
And or just like if that morning, like I woke up accidentally at 4 o'clock this morning, I could have made caramelized onions for this later today.
Right.
But
yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, and it's usually like, you know what, sometimes what you have on your pantry and you just kind of keep it together.
You know what? I love that. I love that. Okay, so how long does this guy cook for?
So this is we're about like a minute or two.
Okay, all right.
And then we're about to get ready to go.
So let's
go
talk
ahead.
about Stoup at Kenmore. What's new?
So what's new in Kenmore? We renovated our loft space. You know, it's about capacity of 50.
Yeah.
We do private events. We do up from birthdays to weddings, receptions to anniversary. You know, we are block off of Burgimon Trail, and yeah, it's a family-run restaurant. It's a family-oriented restaurant, so kids are allowed.
Oh, that's good to know.
A lot of breweries.
Because you never know as a parent, like, is that brewery open?
Exactly.
By the way, they are a brewery, so we're just cracking them open right now. I just grabbed the Mosaic Pale Ale.
Yeah, I like
cheers.
I like the Citra.
You like it's Citra? It's an IPA though. Is it strong?
It's an IPA. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's good. That Pale Ale. Dude, Derek, you're gonna like this one. Oh, that's yummy.
And
I was supposed to pour it in the glass, wasn't I?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I'm a can kind of girl. If you haven't figured that out already.
Yeah. So after this, we go ahead and marry this together.
Okay. All right. Just throw it on there.
Just throw it in there.
Okay.
It's nice and even.
Beautiful. All right. And then I'll just take
Go ahead,
this.
and then you get a little spatula. That's perfect. That you're gonna want like the nice crispy edges in there.
I've made enough quesadillas in my day that I
Yeah.
think my fingertips
There
are.
you go. So here's that.
Permanently,
Let me just go turn this off. Get it aside. Let's clean up our area over here. Yep.
All right.
And then let's just go over here.
You want me to put this?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not.
Oh, here.
Here, I'll let you. It's not cooperating with me.
Yeah.
I've had it with you, quesadilla. Oh yeah. It's okay if it falls out. You can put it back in. What other food do you serve? I know we've had the lumpia, we've had the kind of the eats. What is some of your other favorites?
Some of the other favorites, we have a very amazing smash burger, which is smash burger is one of our top seller. We got some nachos. Pizzas is also a favorite out there.
The what is?
Pizzas.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Absolutely.
Serving this up.
So let's just go ahead and plate this up.
Okay.
You know, once you get your quesadilla, it's gooey and
yeah, you want it to be gooey.
Exactly.
That cheese ball, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
And then let's just go ahead.
Okay, and then we
sauce
do
it up.
sauce.
Yeah, this is a salsa verde.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I didn't do that as pretty as you did.
No, that's beautiful.
All right. Well, you're just being nice, but I love you. Okay. And then, so I got that, and then I do the sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds, and then we'll finish it up with like some cilantro.
Okay. And then cilantro on the top, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Look at that! That's so good. Okay, hold on, let me try it now. Get up in there. Oh, it's hot. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll try this one. Can I try this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna try the one that's not scalding hot. Stand by. Oh my God. So good. Oh, the
Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Susie, I'm ruining your white towel. That was so good. Okay. High five. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
You were the best. I'll be down at Stoup pretty soon, having a beer and a quesadilla. Cheers.
Cheers.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.